Hi everyone, it's Jen from Mind's Eye. Let's turn on the light a little bit here. But basically, all you need to know, we're going to do the air sign September 2025 psychic medium astrological reading. Now, what you need to know is that everything is a show, and everything is a show for air signs because it was almost like, for lack of a better term, too quick. And it came in as like a double-edged sword for the last like 2 to 8 months. And it was a variable and a variable cost. And so when we see it as a variable cost, you can't do anything running. You can't even like sue anything. But let's look at the Lenormand Oracle. There's like no getting together or gift giving in September. It really is stasis. It's stagnant. It's muck. They're used to this in September, to the foliage. Like literally, when you see this, the 12 with the 7 of diamonds with the birds, it is a flight unknown. It really is. It is a type of like a portrayal of like a hidden, of a way to say it, of a grouping that they do that you can't even believe it. That this 9, this queen of spades, when you have like you're doing like a scarecrow, you're looking at the colors and you say, it's all happening again. It came in swift. Now, all you need to know for air signs as far as astrological, it really is like a diamond in the sky. It really is hidden. It is an unknown star. It is this hole that we keep talking about in the ozone where clear energy is just coming down and everything becomes faded. Like no matter what you do and what you write, it's all changing. Now, when you actually see it and you see 33 on this card with the key, it's not a skeleton key like we've been talking about. You have to literally see it through. When you look at it, you go, look at this right here. The 8 of diamonds. So you had the 6, the 7, and the 9, 8, 4. You're like, where are these like numbers coming through? You can't even believe it. Look at your houses. Like like air signs, they want you to pay attention to your outside, not your inside. They, like, look at your appearances. So when I see it and I go, you know, this 18, this dog house with the 10 of hearts, it does complete a cycle of wholeness with them. But there's no Sagittarius. There really is more Gemini, and there's a little bit more Capricorn in September for air signs. Now, the way that the moon phases are, you can't see it coming or going, but you can do it. You literally can. You can see it coming through. But, the way that I see it, you can't even see through it either. So you just do. You have to have intuitive hearing a little bit to the point of instinctive, but don't burn out. Don't burn out. Let's look at the Tarot Sacred Kingdoms. There's an ending for air signs that is coming in. And when you see it and you go the Queen of Swords, you have to say, it's true. But, in reality, you have to see it through. So as you go through this beginning and this ending of a cycle with all of it, the 3 of Swords in reverse and the upright, it really hurts. Don't be afraid. Like, all of a sudden, it's right there. It ended. Like, you ran right through it with a move on. There's no celebration or getting together. Like I said, like we said in August, pay attention to the getting togethers. So when you see it and you see the King of Swords, you go, no, It's legal, it's lawful, it's contracts, it's judicial, it's military, to the point where they're like down your throat. And you say the Empress has feminine energy for air signs that month. You say, the Five of Swords is nothing to give out. Nothing to give out. They got nothing. Most people have nothing. They don't even realize they have nothing. All right. Let's go to the Light Seers Tarot. What else do we need to know? Dig a little bit deeper. So, as we look at this, I'm seeing this Cheshire cat, and you see it, and they're like down a rabbit hole a little bit. They're usually the ones to pick up and go, but you just almost can't even do it. I don't really see any runs with air signs for them that they're going to do until about like a February, March. It's counterintuitive for them to do a run or like start something new. It's almost like a block of like inhibition of like something that they do that's addictive. It doesn't mean illegal substances. And so they're just practicing prudency in September. So when they do it, they've already seen it and heard it. It's a little bit of gauging of energy as it flowed by with this Ace of Cups for a new beginning, that for the ending that's happening. So when I look at it and I say this 10 of Cups in reverse, there is like discontent in families and friends and get-togethers. That's why there is no passionate like new beginning when it does happen, which really comes on the 25th. And it has to, again, this deck, a separate deck is already saying like feminine energy. It's something within all, even if they are masculine. It's a struggle to get started again. There's like all of a sudden they don't understand why the Five of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, one's upright, the other isn't. There's no securement. They don't understand why there's no money, but that is the way air signs can be. They literally gust right through it. Like I said, there's no whim. It was so set for them, and that it had to come right out of like a celebration get together elsewhere that like set the tone for energy. Okay, let's see. Literary Witches Oracle. All right, we have pond, we have milk, and subconscious. There's something that air signs have seen that they will see through bits of September that will remind them why they are like this. It is something that they have been through before. They have been through it before, and to like go through it. And when you say it and you say, it's in the body, they remember. And it's something, when I see this wing, it's unknown. And you see it is about appearances, where it's like a go to it, a give and take, a slow to it. When you remember something in the body, air signs in September, you're going to freeze. All right, let's look through the crystal quartz and see what we got to give. Like everything is known. Look at their eyes, look at their teeth, look at their nose, look at their like mouth and their body movements. As it flows through, you can't even see it through and throw, and like throw a ball in baseball and like catch and give and sieve and and like thrive, and down to it like a thistle. And like you can't even say thistle. Like nobody can talk straight. And so when you see it, you have to say, what are you putting on your chicken? Because you can't even cook right. So just like as you come out of it, whatever you've been going through, air signs, just take your time with it. It is so hard to actually like have an ending where there is no like tangible at hand, but like the detriment is gone and done, that it's part of the rebuilding. You'll get out of it quick. So, with that being said, any questions or concerns, leave a like, a comment, a share, an email. It's greatly appreciated. Classes and readings on Patreon, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a good day.